San Diego 6 News in the morning. Your station for balanced news.
Now over to Mark.
All right, thanks, Linda. Well, I've just been chatting here with our next guest who flies F-16s. And you know, it's one of the most challenging, dangerous professions in the entire world. But he says no matter what you do, he can translate some of what he's learned into your everyday life and make you more successful. Welcoming Lieutenant Colonel Rob Waldo Waldman to San Diego 6 in the morning. Good to see you, sir.
Great to be here. And I used to fly F-16s. I'm in the reserve. I'm a professional sales speaker now. So I've been there, done that, and had a great time doing it.
I had a great time doing it. Could you get back in the cockpit today and go flying?
You know, I think I could if I really wanted to, but my neck is so messed up from all those G's I pulled. I don't know if I'd be able to survive right now. You got to be tough and you need a good neck and a good back
in order to be able to just fly it in the first place.
Absolutely.
Well, most folks are probably never going to have that experience, but when you wrote the book Never Fly Solo, you said that's okay. I can tell you what I learned and I can make it work for you. Example number one.
Well, the concept of being a wingman in business and life is the fact that there are times when the missiles of adversity and change, the economy, your health are going to be shot at you. And to have a wingman in your life that you can call out to and ask for help, that's the key to dodging those missiles, because they're going to come. We just don't want to get shot down. So creating an environment of mutual support and of trust in your life where I have relationships with people that could be there for me to help me dodge those missiles is the key concept of being a wingman.
You know, we're visual beings, and when you draw that picture, it's easy for me to understand exactly what you're talking about and to understand the metaphor as well. So I assume that that's what I'm going to find throughout Never Fly Solo.
It's the fact that some people think they may be flying solo. If you're an entrepreneur, a single mom, you may think you don't have other people, but the key is to build those relationships, to ask for help. Here's an example. If you could picture strapping into a cockpit, Mark, with a helmet and mask on, barely able to move, it's almost impossible to see behind you.
Right.
And in combat, what's normally coming from behind you?
Yeah, the bad guys.
The bad guys. So you got to do what we call check each other's six, or check your own six. But if you can't check your own six, it's a lot easier for my wingman, who's at the left or right of me, and maybe a mile or two away, to look over my shoulder and to see what I can't see. The blind spots we have in our life and in business are what get us shot down. But if I have a wingman that I trust who calls out the missiles, and I listen to him or her, then I'll be able to really accomplish the mission.
They yell brake left, you don't think about it.
You don't think about it. You don't say, you sure you didn't mean brake right? You don't doubt them. You have trust. And trust sells and it builds relationships.
Yeah, and I know you talk all over the country about this stuff, but I want to relate it back here to folks right here in San Diego who think, you know, I'm never going to be a reserve, I'm never going to fly an F-16, but I'd still like to serve.
Sure.
Okay, how do you serve if you're a business person here in San Diego, or a housewife, or, you know, whatever it happens to be?
It's not easy, and it takes commitment. Being the type of person that others can come to for help is the key, and you don't need to wear a flight suit to fly an F-16 to serve. Create an environment at work. For example, walk the flight line. Get to know the other people in your divisions, maybe that don't work immediately with you, but have an impact on your job.
Right.
Take them out to lunch. Like here in the studio, you have a lot of wingmen that help you out. Connect with them from here first. Then they'll push up the throttle and commit when the budgets are cut and when they have to work more hours. So connect with them, appreciate them. Another thing you need to do, I think, in particular in life, is to build mastermind groups. Those are people in your personal and professional life who have like-minded interests and commitments, but give you a different perspective. Different divisions at work, different people outside of work. Meet with them occasionally. Share your problems, your challenges. Let them share their opportunities for growth with you, and you can do the same.
All right, I want to tell everybody that this is a book that you might want to consider picking up, reading yourself, and giving out during the holidays as well. Never Fly Solo, Lieutenant Colonel Rob Waldo Waldman. God bless you for your service.
Hey.
Thank you so much. This is not just Veterans Day yesterday, Veterans Week. Every day is Veterans Day around here.
Absolutely.
We appreciate you.
Thanks for having me. I appreciate it.
You bet. Thanks for coming in. All right, Ruben's flying high this morning. Coming up, he attempts a little something on the trapeze.